So everybody, it's what Jim, and let's do two movie reviews in one for Coming to America, which was released in 1988, and Coming to America, which was released this year in 2021, which is also exclusive to Prime Video. That being said, let's get started with a good for the 1988 Coming to America. So I thought the film was hilarious and funny, very, very funny in parts as well. It definitely is one of the funnier films I've seen out there, so I would recommend it just for the comedy alone. I also thought the story was nothing too unique. However, it was still quite enjoyable to watch, and yeah, that's all I'm really going to say for the story. It was quite fun, nothing too special, but it was still quite enjoyable as well. Um, I thought that Eddie Murphy did a great job as his character Akeem. I don't think anybody else really could have played the role as well as he did, and you could tell he had a lot of fun playing that character as well. There were some other characters I thought were great, and some of them were also played by Eddie Murphy as well. He played quite a few characters in the film, and Arsenio Hall, I think that's how you say his name. He played quite a few people in the film as well, and I liked his characters in the film. I also think more films should have the same person playing different characters. I just think it just makes films a lot funnier and just a lot more unique in my opinion. Definitely not as many movies these days do those sort of things, and I like when films do that. I feel like that makes it a bit more unique as well. But the final thing to mention for the good is I thought it was paced very well. I didn't think it was too long, didn't think it was too short, and didn't think it had any boring parts in the film. It definitely had slow parts, but I didn't find them boring. But now let's move on to the bad for the film. So I thought some scenes, maybe a couple of them, could have been done slightly better in my opinion. Um, I also thought the ending happened too quick for me, but I recommend this film for people who like comedies and for people who like Eddie Murphy. I would definitely recommend this one for quite a few different people, and I would rate this funny film an 8.5 out of 10. And I think it's definitely one of the funnier films I've ever seen, and that's pretty much all I'm going to say for the that's actually all I'm going to say for the review for Coming to America, but now to Coming to America, which was released this year in 2021. So let's start off with the good, shall we? So again, this is only available on Prime Video as of recording this video. I don't know if it'd be exclusive there for forever, but the film can be quite funny in parts. I wouldn't say it's as funny as the first Coming to America, but it still definitely put a smile on my face on quite a few of the jokes. I thought the story was just okay to me, and still needed a lot of work with it, in my opinion, to make the film a better movie, to make it a better movie. Because in my opinion, this isn't a very good movie. Um, you definitely get a sense of nostalgia with this film, which is definitely my favorite part of the film. I like that it's sort of nodding to the first film. That's definitely my favourite part of the film for me. And it was also nice to see Eddie Murphy in the film again. It feels like it's been ages since I've actually seen him in a film, so it was nice to finally see him in one again. And I like that Zamunda, which is where Eddie Murphy's character Akeem lives. I like that you went there a lot more in this one rather than it just being in New York. I really like that about the film. Um, and there was someone in the film I was not actually expecting to see, and that was a very pleasant surprise to see that actor, who's one of my favourite actors. I really couldn't believe that he was in the film. That was also one of my favourite parts, and there were some scenes I was not expecting to happen, but thought that they were done great and quite clever inclusions. There are some good and great things about it, but there's a lot of bad things to mention, which will go to the bad now. So I thought the movie was trying too hard to be funny and to capture the magic of the first film. And I also thought the writing wasn't that great in my opinion. I thought it was a lot better in their first Coming to America. I also thought the film had too many plot lines. There's just and not all of them have got enough screen time, so I think get rid of a few of them would really make the film better. And it introduced too many characters for me to really care about. And to be honest, I think Akeem, I don't find him a very likable character in this film. There's something off about him. and I don't feel like he makes very good decisions in the film. I don't know, I just don't feel like he's the Akeem I know I love from the first film. I also thought Lisa, who is Akeem's wife, she was also in the first film, but I really didn't think she was in this film a whole lot. And I found that a bit disappointing because she was one of the main characters in the first film, which it just felt more like a side character in this film. And I thought a lot of scenes could have been done a lot better as well, quite a few. Um, there were scenes I wasn't really concentrating on because the film was quite boring in parts, and it was also quite cringy to watch, but in a bad way. It wasn't a good cringy whatsoever. It was I was watching it thinking, what is going on? This is too cringy for me. And I normally do like cringy stuff, but not in the way that this film was. I really didn't like it that much whatsoever. Um, I also thought that there were some scenes that felt similar to the first Coming to America, and I didn't think that was a good thing because I thought they were better. They were better. They were more well done in the first film than in this one. I am comparing those two a lot, but it's just because I just feel like this film I feel like was quite close to being a good film in my opinion. Now, I do apologise that I'm comparing both of the films quite a lot, but I just am because it is a movie reviews video. It's not just one movie review, so I'm going to be comparing them quite a lot for this movie review. But I also thought that this film really didn't have to be made. In my opinion, I don't really know why it was made. Is it a bad film? No. Is it a good film? No. And I'd recommend this for people who have Prime Video. I wouldn't just get Prime Video for it though. I would also recommend it for people who like comedies, as well as Eddie Murphy, and for people who like the first Coming to America. You should definitely watch this one. You kind of have to if you've seen the first one. Um, and I wasn't expecting to be good, and I was right. It wasn't anything that good, and it's a good job. It's free in Prime Video. Like I just said, I wouldn't pay money just to watch it on Prime Video. Once you bought it, it's free to watch on there, which I do quite like. But I would rate this film a 5 out of 10. It's just a very mediocre film. There's just nothing very good about it, in my opinion. I don't think I'm ever going to watch it again, and I don't think I want to. I think the first Coming to America is a film I could watch loads. I could watch maybe once every few years, whereas this, I'm never going to be watching it ever again. But then that's it for both movie reviews for Coming to America and Coming to America. Let me know which one you like more in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys on Thursday, where I'll be doing a different type of video. I'm looking forward to that. But until then, ciao.